Nowadays, you must be hearing terms like machine learning, deep learning, data science, and more than these terms, you would have heard of artificial intelligence. So, if you are a non technical person, then you would be curious to know about these buzzwords and what exactly do they mean and what is the difference among these in simpler terms. On the other side, if you are a technical person, then you must be thinking that what should I learn at the first place among all of these and what is the growth in these areas. For that, I am sure you also must have watched several different types of videos which tell you about the roadmaps and all. But at the very first step, it is very important to know the difference among these. So in this video, I am going to discuss the conceptual difference among these terms with some real life examples. So first of all, I will talk about the most powerful field, which is artificial intelligence. So in today's time, whatever things you see around us, which is running automatic or whatever process is running automatically here, all those things are part of artificial intelligence. So anything around us which is running automatic or if that machine has some sort of intelligence, then that is the artificial intelligence. Here, what do I mean by intelligence? So intelligence means where machine can think at the level of human's brain and perform any task on its own like we human do, and it does not require any human intervention at all. That is artificial intelligence. But you might say that currently there is no machine exists which can think at the same level of humans. So why are we using the term AI for almost everything now? Then I would say that you are correct, and that's why we call this narrow AI. And I will come to this point in couple of minutes when I will discuss about the types of AI. And but before that, let's see some real life examples. The simple and real life examples could be an automatic washing machine or the voice assistant which is available on our phone. Yes, I am talking about the Siri or Google Assistant or Alexa here. So AI is everywhere now. If I give you some more examples, like on the online platforms, for example, Netflix, Amazon, or Flipkart, so they recommend movies and products based upon our search history or the watching history or buying patterns. So that is another example of AI where they are using their smartness and they are recommending these things. Also, I am sure that you must have heard of self-driving cars, smart home devices, chatbots. All are example of AI. Even when we use emails, there also you would notice that some of the incoming emails get automatically marked as spam. That is another classical example of AI. So I guess you would have got the idea about the AI. So anything which has some automation or some intelligence in that, that is AI, whether it can be hardware or a software. Now we have divided AI in three categories: narrow AI, strong AI, which is also called general AI, and then super intelligent AI. So currently, all the things, whatever we see around is narrow AI. I will talk about these types in detail in some other video which will be dedicated to the types of AI. But in brief, you can understand this is like strong AI is where the machines are equally capable to human and they can think and perform any task similar to a human. Narrow AI is where the machines are less capable than a human brain. So if I talk about the present, the current time, then currently they are not equally capable to human. That's why whatever AI we are witnessing today is narrow AI. Then comes the third category where the machines become more powerful and capable than humans. That is the super intelligent AI. I'm sure that would be a dangerous situation to be in, and this is something what we see in the movies where robots take over the world and whatnot. So robots become more powerful than humans. So then it is the case of super intelligent AI. Now let's talk about machine learning. So you can consider it as the brain of AI. So this is a subpart of AI as you can see in the diagram. And machine learning involves predictions and decisions based upon data. So this is a subset of AI which uses various algorithms that derive knowledge out of the data in order to predict the outcomes. Think about this as the sophisticated form of statistical analysis. So, the more we feed into the system, the more it will be able to give us the accurate predictions and decisions based upon that data. So, machine learning is based upon learning from the data rather than being programmed. So, if I talk about the traditional programming, then in case of that, we hardcode the rules using the if and else statements. So in the traditional programming, the outcome or the output is decided based upon those rules. Let's suppose if we want to change some output, then we explicitly change the program and then it gives the updated outcome. But in the case of machine learning, it's not like that. It is different than that. So it learns based upon the historical data, what we feed into the system. It learns more as we give more data to it. The couple of types for machine learning is the supervised machine learning or unsupervised machine learning, so which we will see in the upcoming videos. So in the case of machine learning, our machines were learning from the data whatever we were giving to that, and it was using different algorithms on that data. Here in the deep learning we went one step ahead. Here we try to mimic the human brain. Now you would ask how. So you know that a human brain works on neurons. The information travels across the neurons and then our brain comes to any final decision. If I talk about anything for that matter. So similarly in deep learning, we use multi-layer neural network. So now machine use these neural networks in the learning process. And since machine is still learning using the same data, so this is part of machine learning. So it's just that now machine is using neural networks also. There is one more thing to understand here, that deep learning also refines the machine learning. Like in machine learning, we need to give data in such format so that the computer can understand the data in a better way. Otherwise, the computer might not give us the expected results and outputs. So we used to make efforts to make the data in that format, which is called feature engineering. But in the case of deep learning, it is done by our machine itself, or more precisely by the multi layers of neural network. So we just give the data to the machine now, and it does that feature engineering and decision making both on its own. Now if I talk about data science, then it is even more broader field than AI, as you can see in the diagram also. So you might use artificial intelligence to do data science, but you can do data science even without AI also. For example, you can just do data science in simple Excel file or some other visualization tools like Tableau or Power BI. So you can choose to use AI or not while you are doing data science. So what is the data science in simpler terms? Then you can understand this like data science is the process of getting sense out of the given data. Let's suppose we have some data, so we want to get some sense out of that data. So it involves collecting and cleaning that data and then analyzing and interpreting that data to get the sense out of that data. So the data science is to transform the raw data into some actionable knowledge. So if I summarize, then AI is the field in computer science where we want our computers to become so smart that they do not require any programming bias and they learn by their own. And based upon that learning, they become capable to think and act on their own without any human interventions. Now, if the machine is learning based upon the data which we are feeding into that, then it is the machine learning. And now if we go much deeper, like if machine is learning from that data but also using the neural networks, then it is deep learning. Since deep learning is subset of machine learning, so to do the machine learning, either we can use the neural networks or we can use other statistical algorithms also, like decision tree, k-mean clustering, etc., which we will see in the upcoming videos, where we will see these things in very detail. So I hope you would have understood the difference among all these terms. and these terms will not behave like aliens now for you. In our upcoming videos, I am planning to bring up a complete course on generative AI and prompt engineering, and I will start that course from the very basic and will move towards the advanced concept then. If you are really eager to expand your knowledge in these areas, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more insightful content. And still, if you have any doubts related to this topic, then put your questions in the comment box. I will address those in the next video. And on our official website, I have curated multiple quizzes on diverse topics. And soon I will be adding more topics related to ML and AI also. So stay tuned for those. And if you want me to add some other topics also, then do let me know in the comments. We'll try to add those also. And that's all for this video. As always, keep learning and keep supporting. See you in the another video.